Alrighty, we are live in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Indy fuel tank right now, and I feel like crap. Let's see here. I've going on no sleep. That's number one. Number two, haven't eaten for a long time, and I'm gonna eat later. Hope. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And the other thing is number three is too graphic to talk about, so I won't even get into that. So we are going to be taking on the Wisconsin Guardians, which I didn't even know those guys existed until like about 3 months ago. And supposedly they are like an old Green Bay Gamblers team that I don't even know if they have any of those guys. I think it's just pretty much a new team that's got some, I don't know, dudes that they picked up. I have no clue. But anyway, Carshield. We played. We're going to play the Guardians now. I think tomorrow we have Nashville, and then we have Indy. No, we got Ti,
Nashville, then Indy Elite.
Indy Elite, and then not Ti.
No.
Okay.
We got Nashville in the morning and then Indy Elite in the
All right. Yeah. So we've got a busy day tomorrow. We've got a morning game, which is not too bad. It's supposedly like 10:50. I'll take that all day, and then you've got a later game in the evening. So wow, that's different. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a 17-minute period, which is interesting. Well, that's good, though. You know, we get our money worth here. Um, so, we got into the hotel probably about, probably got about 4:30, but I hit traffic and I couldn't get through it, and it was awful. And it looked like I was making great time. I even didn't go to the bathroom. I didn't stop. But then I hit traffic, and I was like, God, I should have stopped because it was so bad. So we're going to start off with the pitcher line with Flogger and Barth on it. And we've got Schrader and Pickering on the point. And here we go. We're starting it off. Pitcher wins that faceoff back, gets it over to Pickering. Pickering over to Schrader. Schrader over to Barth with a shot and a good save as that became a pretty good scoring chance right off the draw. And we're going to do the faceoff here in the Guardian zone. And here we go. Pitcher taking the faceoff to the left of the goalie. Gets that faceoff, but nobody's able to get it back to the point. And here comes the Guardians down up the middle here. Over the blue line, takes a shot, goes wide. Puck is deflected and now comes over to Barth. Barth shoots it over to Flogger. Flogger with some speed. Gets it in. That probably was offsides, but it's in there and we'll take it. Pitcher digs it out of the corner, comes out in front, passes it, and now it's intercepted by the Guardians. Guardians coming back the other way, passes it, misses everybody. It's going to go on net, and Caleb's going to just shove it off to the side. It gets it over to Pickering. Pickering up to Barth. Barth over to Pitcher. Pitcher into the Guardian zone. Gets around a guy, gets hit, loses the puck, and here comes the Guardians around their own net. Off to the side. Over to the far corner now. Now Springer dumps it in, gets it over to the Guardians. Guardians take it over, and here they come out of their zone. Number 38 gets it over the red line into the Carshield zone. Ridgway tries to deliver a check, knocking the guy down. Now comes back to Ridgway. He's going to try to skate that out. Passes it, makes a great pass over to Kaiser, who isn't able to handle that pass. And now the Guardians, something fell off the Guardians player. And now it's out in front, and Kaiser gets cross-checked down. And now it comes around, and now here comes the Guardians back the other way. Passes it, hits off of Ridgway, no icing. Oh, they are going to call it icing. Man, I thought that hit off somebody. Maybe not. So what fell off the Guardians player appears to be a neck guard. So they got that out of there, and now we've got a full line change going on. We've got the Miller line coming out here with Stanley, and whoo, I heard that. Yeah, and here we go. We got face-off down on the Guardians end. Miller taking the face-off. Stanley on the wing here. Got Givens and Lacoste. Stanley going to try to put some pressure on. He's going to take a penalty. No penalty. Should have got a penalty. So Stanley still in the corner. Gets over to Berryman. Stanley gets clobbered down again. And now it comes back to the point over Lacoste. Givens shoots it, and a good save. Goes wide. Now Stanley over in the corner battling. Gets the Berryman in there trying to battle. Stanley getting blasted with elbows. And now Berryman's able to get it out. Looking. Takes it back to the point. Comes all the way out to Givens. Givens fans on that passing attempt. Berryman not able to get to it. Now it's dumped in. Now it's picked up by Berryman. Berryman carrying it, and he gets knocked off the puck. And now it's shot back around. Good pressure from the Carshield team. I'm bad at the camera here, guys. Sorry. Stanley not able to handle that. Now he still can't get it. Should have been a penalty there, too. And now it's kept in again. Good pressure by Carshield. Kaiser out here now delivers a check along the boards. And Simpson in there digging it away. And now it comes out in front. Passes back and intercepted by the Guardians. They're going to shoot it out. And it gets by, I think that's Fisher. Fisher takes it on his own end. Now turns around and fires a pass down the ice. Almost gets it to Simpson, and now it's intercepted by the Guardians. Passes it. Misses everybody. Goes down into the Carshield zone. And Givens is coming back to get it. And he's not able to get it. Loses his stick. Now comes around to Rawls. Rawls gets drilled on the play. And he's able to get it up along the board. Still kept in by the Guardians. Now it's coming out. Kaiser has it, gets bumped off the puck, and now it's picked up, and that's going to be offsides as Fisher picked up that loose puck at center ice, but Kaiser was already offside. Sorry about the camera work, guys. I just, my left arm doesn't do as I say, and, and it's got a mind of its own. I don't know. Anyway, we got a face-off here. We got pitcher, Barth out here, first line. And now that shot is out of play as Pickering was going to try to dump that in. Missed everything and sent it out of play. So we're going to do the face-off over again in the neutral zone. Pitcher taking this draw here. Good pressure by Carshield pretty much this whole first 7 minutes here. And pitcher, good face-off win again. It comes back. Flogger just dumps it in. And here comes Carshield. They're going to put pressure on Barthen. Gets it. Sets it up. Looking. Passes it. Misses everybody on that pass. Goes behind the net. Guardians send it around the net. Good keeping by Pickering. Pickering loses that. And now here comes the Guardians out towards center ice. They have it. Looking. Dumps it. And it's intercepted by Schrader. Schrader over to Barth on the wing. Barth trying to get in. Good pass over to Flogger. He's not able to handle that pass. Gets drilled on the play, comes off the wall, and now Barth gets it. Barth tries to send it over to Flogger. Oh, and what a pass by Flogger, looking for pitcher on the doorstep. Pitcher missed it, and a pass and a shot goes wide. Pass shot there. Pitcher in the corner tries to pass it out in front, and it's picked up the Guardians. Guardians get over the center red line, and now into the Carshield zone. Dumps it into the corner, and good play by Schrader, and he's hit hard on the play, and they're going to call that a penalty, as I don't think he had the puck, and he took a really high hit, and there's an upcoming penalty as Schrader got hit very high on the play, so I'm assuming that's a headshot. I don't think they're going to give him a 2 and 10. I don't think that's how that's going to work, but you never know. And it looks like it's just going to be 2, I suppose. So anyway, Schrader took a high hit over there behind our net and went flying. And that's going to be a penalty. I don't even think he had the puck. Here we go. Fisher taking the faceoff. Gets it back to Springer. Springer does a circle in the corner. Looking. Tries to get it back to the point. Gets it back to the point. Lacoste just shot. Goes wide. Picked up by Kaiser. Kaiser. Same. Back to Lacoste. Lacoste over to Ridgway. Ridgway down to Springer. Springer gets it behind the net. Good play. Gets it back to Kaiser. Kaiser with the whiff. Looking to get it back to the point. Gets it back to the point now. Lacoste back to Kaiser. Over to Ridgway trying to pass it. And he wasn't able to do much with that. And now it's going behind the net. Springer's going to get it there and get it over to Kaiser. Kaiser has it. Looking. Takes a whiff. Gets it back to Lacoste. Lacoste over to Ridgway with a shot. Good save by the goalie. And now the Guardians try to get it back. And now Fisher has it. Fisher over to Ridgway. Ridgway down low to Springer. Springer getting it back to Ridgway. Takes a shot. Good save. Rebound. Sitting there at the corner, and it's covered up. And Fisher right there on the doorstep, too. Boy, I'll tell you, go back to that play that Flogger made over to pitcher, and, man, just missed. But we got this power play here with 59 seconds left on it. 11:18 left in this period. Stanley, Miller, and Berryman out here with Schrader, Pickering. Here we go. Face-off. Gets it back to the point. Looking. Pickering over to Schrader. Schrader back to Pickering. Pickering back to Schrader. Looking. Shot. And it's bounced in. Stanley there. Another shot. Another shot. And the goalie's in the net. Puck's in the net. But the play has been blown off as Miller and Stanley there just whacking away at that. And good shot from Schrader to put that on net. And Miller going to try to take this draw again. Miller takes the faceoff, loses that faceoff. And now the puck is kept in by Carshield. And now it's kicked out of there. And now here comes Schrader back. He's going to pick it up. Gets it over to Pickering. Pickering looking. And he's got it. He's going to carry it. Going to carry it all the way. Going to get into the zone. And drops it back to Berryman. Berryman not able to get it over to... and now here comes the Guardians. The Guardians get over the blue line into the Carshield zone. Takes a shot. Good save. Rebound. And another good save. And now it's picked up. And I think this is going to be Berryman. Berryman has it. Just dumps it on net. Goes over into the corner. Miller. Stanley, good play. He's got to go get it, though, and not enough to keep it in. And now it's cleared out. Here comes Carshield now. And a shot. And a save. And now it's over into the corner now. Berryman there. And here come the Guardians with speed coming out of the zone. Gets around two guys. And now he's coming around another guy. And a good play there by Givens. Out in front. They shoot. Oh, what a save by Caleb Hudson there. As that puck got saved. And then the rebound came out and he saved it again. So here we go. In the corner now. Carshield having some problems here in their own zone. Trying to dig it out. Fisher there. He gets it. Gets it around. Oh, comes back out in front. And Hudson's going to have to jump on that as Fisher could not get that puck around the boards. So we got 9:35 left on this in this period, and the power play came and went. You wouldn't know that we had something going. There was some opportunities. They got to cash in on that stuff, but we're going to have a face-off down here in the Carshield zone. Guardians. Number 9 going to take this face-off, and I think... Oh, we got it. So Carshield received a penalty. Not sure what happened there, but Springer has it at center ice. He's going to carry it over the blue line. Gets in, and he gets the puck knocked off his stick. And now here come the Guardians back the other way. Oh, and a good play by Fisher there. He grabs it, and he's bumped off the puck. And but he stays with it, though. And now number 23 of the Guardians takes it. He's going to take it, pass it, and tries to get it up along to number 9. And he has it now. He's going to carry it over. Takes a shot, and it's backyard catch for Hudson. As he sets it down, nobody wants it. Okay. And the ref told him to do it. And then we got another penalty, and a shot, and a save. And now we got a 5-on-3 with 1:15 left and a tripping call on who? And we're going to figure that out real quick as we're going to be short here. Is who is that? Springer with the hook, I guess. Maybe a hooking call. So he's going to go to the box. They got to kill this 5-and-3 off. So got pitcher out here taking the face off here. I think we got Schrader, and I don't know who's on defense over there. Is that Pickering? I guess he's going to take it. So big face off here. Be nice to win this face off. Almost won by Carshield, but it comes back to the Guardians. Guardians set it up at the blue line. They're just going to play some catch till they find the right shot, and a good save by Hudson. shot around the boards, and it comes out down the ice, and that may have went off him. And no, I thought that he could have touched that, but they're going to call an icing. So 58 seconds left in the 5-on-3, and that's Rouse in the box. Another big face-off here. And pitcher's going to take this face-off, this draw here, and he gets the face-off back, but it gets picked up by Guardians right away. A big shot from the point, and a good save by Hudson again, setting up at the point. Guardians at the blue line, looking, gets it down lower, and he skates it over to the other point now. Back and forth it goes. Big shot, and it goes wide. That may have deflected off Hudson again, and now the rebound comes back to the point, setting it up, passes it over to the other side, the near side, turns back to the point again. These big point shots coming. Here comes another one, a big shot, and a good save by Hudson. I don't know how he saw that through the traffic. And we got 19 seconds left. Well, I tell you, not too bad on this 5-on-3. Good kill here. Hopefully we keep this going. Yeah, so they got Flogger out here now, taking the draw. And looks like Lacoste and Givens out here. And Givens shoots it out the boards, kept in at the point. And here comes the Guardians. Takes a shot, deflects off somebody wide. 6 seconds left in this 5-on-3. Guy goes around the net, setting it up, looking, comes out, turns, fires. Good save, Hudson. Just playing some backyard catch again. .7:35 left in this first period. Carshield trying to kill off this penalty. And they're down to 1 now for 45 seconds, so hopefully this gets a little easier. Big face-off there. Barth gets it around, and now here comes Carshield back the other way. He gets it up the Flogger. He's not able to handle that pass. Now here comes the Guardians. Guardians have it, and they're going to try to set this up. And Givens not able to intercept that pass as it goes off his stick. And Lacoste is there to shoot it around. It's kept in at the point. Over to the other side, a shot! And a save by Hudson again, playing stellar in net as the shots are coming through traffic, and he's able to track those. 21 seconds on this 5-on-3, and now we might have a penalty on the Guardians, and they do. They got a penalty here. Ref's not putting up with anything today, so yeah, they did. So now Carshield has 21 seconds left to have a abbreviated power play, and face-offs coming all the way down into the Guardian zone here. Barth taking the face-off. He's got Flogger on the wing, Givens and Lacoste at the point. Barth is normally a center. He's been playing a lot of wing this season. Comes back to Givens. Givens passes it over to Lacoste. Lacoste looking, dumps it down low. Picked up by Barth. Barth off the net, brings it back to himself. Good play. Gets it over to Flogger. Flogger trying to make a turn, and he gets hit, but he still has the puck. Good play, and now he loses it. Givens there trying to hit somebody, and now here comes Lacoste, shoots it! And he shoots it over the net, and it comes all the way out. And a good keep in there by pitcher, and he's not able to keep it in. And now a good interception by Flogger. Flogger looking to set it up, passes it to the Guardians. Oh, good keep in by Lacoste, and the Guardians are going to fire that out finally down the ice. Big hit there by pitcher, and that guy goes flying. He's feeling that one. So we got a minute 14 left on this power play for Carshield. They're going to have to really start trying to do something here. Pitcher centering here. We got Barth and Flogger out here. And Schrader, pitcher, trying to get that face-off back. Does get it back. Gets it back to Schrader. Schrader over to Pickering. Pickering looking. Gets it over to Flogger. Back to Schrader. Schrader setting it up to Barth. Barth shoots it. Good save. Rebound. And it's cleared back. Kept in by Schrader. Schrader dumps it over to Pickering. Pickering back to Barth. A rocket And a shot, they score! Pitcher on the rebound. So a big goal there by pitcher as he's sitting there right on the rebound. He's got that reach. It worked out real well. So we got a goal, and that's pitcher's probably 25th of the season, 24th, one of those. And he's leading the team in goals. And now we've got Fisher out here with the Kaiser Simpson wingers. And now Ridgway trying to get it deep. Gets it over the red line and does get it near the blue line. It goes into the Carshield zone. Down low, picked up by Rowles. Rowles loses it behind the net, but it's picked up by Ridgway. Ridgway, good pass. And now Kaiser's got a breakaway. And a goal! And he shoots it. It goes off the goalie's pad and over the net. And now Fisher picks it up. Fisher gets it over to Simpson. Simpson has it, passes it to... Was trying to find Fisher, couldn't get it to him, and now it goes all the way down. And Rowles is going to go back to get it. Rowles under pressure now. Dumps it up along the boards, picked up by Fisher. Fisher over to Ridgway. Ridgway loses it at the blue line, trying to get it out, and gets it over to Fisher. Fisher falls down, though. Simpson's going to take it. Gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser's just going to dump it down and go for a line change. Here we go, full line change coming up. Miller coming out here. Guardians have it. They're going to get it up over the blue line, over the red line. They're going to dump it in. And Rowles has got to go back to get it. Rowles looking to find a way out here. Gets it over to Berryman. Berryman's got some room here. Looks at, passes it to no one. And it goes down the ice for an icing. So, 4:37 left in this first period, and Carshield's got a 1-0 lead. And Miller's going to take this faceoff to the left of Hudson, loses the faceoff, comes back to the point, a shot, and a good block there by Berryman. I think that was Berryman. And now a good pickoff by Lacasse as Lacasse is looking to get that out, and it doesn't get out. And now it's kept in, and now here comes Givens. Givens over to Lacasse. Lacasse looking, he's going to carry it, and everybody stops at the line. Lacasse has it, takes a shot, and shoots it out of play. So, not much turning with this line. Need to maybe try to get something going here. And all right, so Stanley Miller, Berryman here. And Miller's going to take the face-off. And face-off is picked up by Berryman, gets it back to Pickering. Pickering shoots it around. Stanley's got to go get it. Stanley just has it along the boards, gets bumped, and now gets it. Berryman shoots it! Oh, big save! As Berryman came out of there, now it's shot out of play again. So Stanley did a good job of holding that puck in. And then Berryman swooped in, grabbed the loose puck sitting there, took a shot. Good save by the goalie. Need to get some more of those chances. And Miller going to take this face-off again. Face-off won by the Guardians, and it's dumped around the net. And now keeping by Pickering. Pickering gets it over to Berryman. Berryman back to the point, looking, gets it over to Pickering with a shot. It goes wide. And now it's picked off again by Pickering, kept in deep. Stanley's going to go off, out in front! And it's kept off as now they're going to get the full line change here. So good pressure there by that line. And we've got a 1-0 lead here in the first period, but the whole period's been consumed by penalties. So here we go. Fisher gets it back to Pickering. Pickering off the boards. Down low. Springer there. Springer gets it over to Fisher. Fisher trying to get it back. Oh, he's drilled on the play. but he still has it. Gets it back to the point and misses Schrader with that pass. Goes all the way down the ice, and there'll be no icing as Pickering's got to go back to get it. Not able to handle it, though, and now he's under some pressure. And Schrader's got to get in there and get it. And Fisher's now there, and now it pops out, and here comes Fisher. Passes it over to Springer. Springer has it, has speed, comes over the blue, and he takes a shot and fires it out of play. And that may have deflected off the defenseman. 2:44 left in this first period. We've got another face-off here in the Guardian zone, and if we stay out of the box, the majority of the play is going to be down in the Guardian zone. Fisher wins that face-off, loses it, though, in the corner. He's tripped on the play. No call. That should have been a call, but here comes the Guardians. Guardians try to make a move, get it out towards the blue line, get it over the red line, dump it in. Hudson's going to just kick it off into the corner. Picked up by Carshield, up high along the boards, and now, intercepted. And a good play by Carshield to get it back now. And now it comes to Fisher. No, that's Springer. Springer trying to get it out. Gets it over to, I guess that's Rowles. Rowles dumps it in, gets hit on the play. And now Fisher's going to get it. Fisher, trying to get it over to Kaiser. Kaiser in the corner now. He's got some speed, and he's hit on the play, loses the puck, but it's picked up by Pitcher. Good play, gets it out. Givens shoots it. Oh, what a save, rebound! And another save as Kaiser's on the doorstep. So great play by Pitcher to get it back to Givens. Givens with the shot. Goalie's been stellar here. Both goalies putting on a clinic. So we've got Pitcher, Barth, and Flogger. The big line here out here. Givens and Lacoste. Givens has it. He's going to work it in. Get hit on the play. Pitcher delivers a hit. Guardians pick the puck up, shoot it out, and Givens has it. Givens looking good play to get it up along the boards, and Barth trying to keep it in. Good play by keep it in there as Flogger there to keep it in. Dumps it back to Barth. Barth looking for Flogger. Picked up by Pitcher. Pitcher hit on the play, loses the puck, and now it's passed, and it's going to come out into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Guardians in their own zone as it's dumped in. Flogger on the attack, and now it's kicked around, picked up by a Guardians player. He's immediately hit by Barth, and now Guardians stuck in the corner now. Pitcher's in there. We got Flogger in there, and now the puck pops out, shot back around, and the Guardians have it. Guardians having issues getting out. Good hit by Flogger, and good pressure by Carshield. Givens has it, rips it. Good save, rebound, they score! Pitcher again on the doorstep. He knows where to go. No, it doesn't. I like this song a lot. All right. Can't get enough of that song I wrote. Sarah's at home crying about it, not liking it. Yeah, I don't.
Maybe you can give her some breakup news.
I know, but she's been really, I don't know, her music choice has been poor recently. Here we go. We got a face-off. And Carshield up 2-0 as the pitcher show continues. Loving that. And face-off is won by the Guardians. Gets it in, and it's shot to the point now. Picked up by the Guardians. In, and around the net they go. Good play defensively there. I think that was Pickering with the defense move there. And two players fall down. Four players in the corner now. Battling. Comes out. And it's picked up by Simpson. Good play by Simpson to get it over to Springer. Springer over to Kaiser. Shoots it. Good save. And now shot up along the boards. And now Kaiser gets in there, and he's hit immediately on the play. And now the Guardians take control of the puck in their own zone. There's the period. So a good period for Carshield as pitcher picks up his 26th, maybe 27th. I'm not even sure. But very effective in front of that net. I'm going to have Brock start watching some videos of that. That is where the money is made, right there. And we've got a 2-0 lead. So um, Guardians had a pretty long power play in that first period, as they were 5-on-3 for a good minute plus, and then they had the other power play after that. So, and Carshield had a couple power plays, so it's pretty back and forth here. I'd say if we can stay out of the box and just concentrate on playing our game, I think things could get better even more so this second period. So we're going to get the second period going here. And Carshield's going to go out. They're going to roll Fisher line out here with Kaiser and Springer. And it looks like
The elves no longer have a jar.
so Kenna, the elves no longer have a jar. Supposedly that jar is now in shards. So here we go. Face off down into the Guardian zone. Passed along the boards, trying to get it out. Good play there by Kaiser. Puts a hit on a guy, but the puck still comes out. Intercepted by Carshield. Springer has it. Gets over the red line. Looking. Passes it. Cannot get that pass. Gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser back to Schrader. Schrader back to Springer. Or that's Fisher. With a shot goes wide. And Pickering behind the net. Kaiser. Kaiser misses Springer on that pass, and now it comes out towards center ice. Picked up by the Guardians. Now it's intercepted by Schrader. Big hit on the play. And now here come the Guardians. A guy fell down. Somebody sniped him. And now Kaiser gets hit. Drilled on the play, and that's a high hit. They're not going to call anything. Puck goes in on the Guardians. And now the Guardians got to go along the near boards to get that out. Good play. Kept in by Springer there. And it's batted up and down, and I guess that's going to be a hand pass. So, we've got the Berryman-Miller line out here. Stanley coming out. So, Miller taking the faceoff here. And it's in the Guardian zone. Miller can't win that faceoff. Goes back into the corner. Now Stanley's over there battling. He gets it. Is able to get it back to the point. Passing it. And actually a pass shot goes on net. Stopped by the goalie. Shots. Good keeping by Rawls. And he's not able to keep it in. And now here come the Guardians. Back the other way. A shot. Gets saved by Hudson. And hit by Rawls. And now Ridgway has it. Ridgway looking. Can't get it out. And now it's picked up. And now we got a 2-on-1 the other way. And a pass over to Berryman. He shoots. Oh, and he tried to go back to Miller. And Miller fell down. And now Stanley has it. Stanley can't do anything with it. Goes back to the Guardians. And now the Guardians have it. And they're going to try to pass it out of their zone. It's kept in by Carshield. Stanley, good play to keep it in. Gets it over to Miller. And now Stanley, back to Stanley. And he can't get it. And it's going to be an icing call. And they're going to change this lineup. Yeah, it went back and forth. And all right, so we got the big line out here again, and maybe they can cash in one more time. 14:56 left in the second period. And pitcher with 2 power play goals tonight. And here comes the Guardians. They won the faceoff. Shooting it goes out towards center ice. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit by Givens there as he pretty much just annihilated somebody at center ice. Barth has it now. Barth looking, has it, dumps it in deep, gets over to pitcher, and another big hit in the corner there. Out in front, it's cleared off to the side. And that's Lacoste trying to get it over to Barth. Barth with control, looking, good control here. Dumps it back behind the net to Flogger. Flogger trying to get it over the pitcher. Gets it behind the net. Pitcher looking, passes it out in front to Lacoste. Lacoste back to pitcher. Almost looks like a power play here. Oh, good shot by flogger. He didn't get all of it and deflected off a defenseman, went wide. And now Barth using his weight, knocking some guys around. Another cross check there. Hopefully it's not a penalty. Another big hit there by Pitcher. Pitcher with another huge hit. He's on a mission here. You're going to get the MVP and the hard hat all at the same time tonight. Here comes the Guardians. And here, oh man, a huge trip or hit. I missed that, but somebody got creamed over there along the boards. Here comes Givens. Givens has it, tries to pass it, misses Barth, misses everybody, goes down the ice. That's not going to be an icing, but Behrman's got to go back to get it. And it's intercepted by the Guardians. They shoot it down the ice. That's got to be icing, and there it is. Icing. Guardian fans don't like it. Indiana, maybe, rules aren't real clear up here. But the Indiana fans are like booing a clear offsides. Not sure what to do about that. Anyway, here we go. Face off. And who's taking this face off here? We've got Simpson, Miller, Berryman. And now it comes back to the point. Pickering, shot, deflected wide. And now Berryman gets tripped in the corner. And now the Guardians just kind of set it up. They've got some time. Passes over to the far side. Here comes the Guardians. And they can't get it out again. Kept in. Good play by Miller. Miller has it. Gets it over to Berryman. Shoots it. And a save by the goalie. And now pass goes all the way down the ice. Somebody's going to challenge that. Schrader going back to get it. Gets it over to Pickering. Pickering shoots it and fans on it. And now is that Miller? Miller and Simpson going 2-on-2 here. And we've got an offsides. So it looked promising. Got a little excited. And we are offside. So here we go. Fisher line coming out with Springer and Kaiser. This line's looked pretty solid the past couple weeks. Got a face-off here in the neutral zone. Fisher taking the face-off. Guy's got a problem with Springer behind him, and I don't know why, but anyway, here we go. Fisher wins that face-off. Rouse dumps it in, goes all the way down, and guy picks it up, tries to get it out. Guardians have it in the corner. It's kept in, and now they're going to get it out. Comes out towards center ice. Guardians going to enter the zone here. Good play there by Ridgway to hit that guy's stick and deflect it off it. Rouse ties up a man. Now it's around the corner here in the far corner. Fisher trying to get it up. Springer dumps it off the boards and out towards center ice. Here come the Guardians. Get it over the blue line. Takes a shot, and it goes wide. And now it's behind the net. Comes out in front. Nobody wants it. And now it's over towards the far boards. Guardians trying to put something together here. Takes a shot. Deflected wide. And now Rouse trying to play defense here. Gets it. Good play. Gets it up to Kaiser. Kaiser back to Rouse. They're going to reset it. And now Ridgway passes it up to Springer. Springer gets Kaiser, misses him. And Kaiser's able to get it back. And now it comes back the other way. And they got a breakaway. They got a 2-on-0 the other way. And a good comeback by Lacasse and a good play to break that up. I don't know how. Then a shot goes wide. Another shot. Good save. Rebound. And it's picked up by Stanley. Stanley looking. Get pass up to Miller. Miller has speed. Gets it over the red line. Looking. Stops on a dime. Passes it. Misses everybody on that pass. And now it comes out towards center ice. Givens has it. Givens going to try to bring it in. Stanley taking a long time to get out of the zone. He's barely making it over. And now it comes around the boards again. Kept in by their own player. Guardians just playing keep away with it here. They're going to try to burn it. And now it's picked up by Berryman. Berryman gets hooked on the play, passes it, and misses everybody on that pass. And now it's picked up at center ice by Lacasse. Good play by Lacasse as he turns it on, dumps it in. Stanley's got to go get it. And not able to get there in time. Up along the boards, comes back to the point. And Pickering with a shot. Berryman has it. Berryman dumps it in. Stanley's got to go get it again. Can't get there. And now it's picked up and passed, kept in by Stanley. Takes a weak shot, goes wide. And now it comes back to the point again. Good play, good keep in there. And now the Guardians are going to come back the other way. And shot in, misses everything. Picked up by Pickering. Pickering takes it behind his own net, looking, going to pass it over to Lacoste. Lacoste dumps it off the boards. He's hit on the play. And now Flogger over to Pitcher. Pitcher, good speed, tried to get over to Barth, misses him, and here come the Guardians back the other way. Guardians over the run line into the Carshield zone, shoots the puck about a mile wide, and now it comes out to Pickering. Pickering over to Barth. Barth looking, takes a shot, good save by the goalie. Behind the net now, picked up by the Guardians. Oh, a massive hit there again. I don't know if that's Pitcher hitting that guy or what. Kept in, good shot, good save. I think he realized that if he would have hit him, it maybe could have, they would have did something because it looked like a tough hit. All right, so I've got a face-off here in the Guardian zone, 9:04 left in the second period. Big line out here now. And now Pitcher trying to win that face-off. He's not able to get that. And now Guardians have it in the corner, but it's pulled out by Barth. Barth has got some room. Makes a good play. Gets it back to the point. Misses him on the point. Goes all the way back. And now picked up by Ridgway. Ridgway looking. Passes it over to Pitcher. Pitcher gets slashed. And he's got it back to the point now. Riles back to Pitcher. He's going to take a shot. No, it's deflected out in front. They score! Flogger! So Pitcher takes a shot, deflects off somebody, goes right to Flogger. This line is on fire. Yes. So that line keeps on producing. It's good to see it because we're not getting much from the other lines, and we'd like to see that change. And hopefully here we got the Miller line out here with Stanley and I guess that's Simpson. And now they win the faceoff, and they're just going to play some catch with it. Passes it, and now Guardians have it. They just dump it in. Guardians get it in deep. Riles not able to make that clearing attempt. And now Miller trying to do some damage. Big hit there by Riles. And the puck's right behind him. Nobody can get it, though. And now it comes out. Stanley's not able to get it out. Miller's there. Good hit by Riles again. Gets it over to Ridgway. Ridgway passes it and gets Stanley on it. Stanley has it. Stanley looking. Gets it towards the middle. Pass. Great pass to Miller. Shoots it. And Stanley with another pass and can't get it over to Miller. And what a good save. That was a really good play. And now it's picked up. And now Stanley has it again. Stanley looking. Cruises in. Looking. Passes it back to Miller. Shoots it. Good save again. So they've had some opportunities here. Stanley and Miller trying to pair up here. And we need to definitely get more. Yeah. So here we go. Face off. Gets it back to Stanley again. Good play. Makes a move and can't get it by him. Still hanging on to it. Gets it over to Riles, I guess. And now it's passed along the boards, and that's not going to get. Oh, good play by Simpson there as he was trying to keep it in. Riles again trying to dump it in. And now JR has it. JR trying to get around a guy. Makes a move, gets around the net, passes out in front. And it's there. A shot. Another shot. Good save. Kaiser there. And now the puck comes all the way out. And they keep it in again as Givens comes from across the country to get to that. Face off in the play being played in the neutral zone as the puck is sitting there. And now Lacoste has it, passes it over to Kaiser. Kaiser trying to get over to Springer. Springer not able to get to that. Oh, and now Kaiser's appended on the play and no call. He didn't even have the puck. No, and then Kaiser in there now, Lacoste in there, and the puck comes out to. Oh, now it's kept in. Good play by Springer. Springer loses it now. Oh, now it's picked up again by Carshield as the Guardians keep turning it over. And now Springer, good move at the point, trying to keep it in, gets it over to Fisher, I think, and Fisher back to Springer. Springer across, shot! Lacoste hits his own guy with it, and now it comes out towards center ice. Here come the Guardians. Guardians over the blue line, trying to make a play here, and they lose it. And now Kaiser has it. Kaiser makes a pass. Fisher doesn't see it, and now Fisher gets it, and he's going to get it over to Springer. Springer can't get to that. Guardians pick it up in their own zone, turns it over to Kaiser, and now it's turned over again. Here come the Guardians. And guy gets around one guy, shoots it, and Hudson just deflects it off into the corner. Now comes back around, and now Kaiser's got to go get it. He is in there, misses that, and now it comes out in front. Guy turns around, looking for help, passes it back to the point. A shot, gets saved, rebound, shoots it. Gets saved by Hudson again as he's sitting there on it. And now it comes out. Rebound came out. And it's picked up by Kaiser. Kaiser's just going to dump it off to get rid of some of this pressure. They can't get off, though, as it wasn't cleared down far enough. And now Pickering's got it. Pickering just shoots it. Can't get it down far enough again. And now, and now it's out of play as the Guardians shoot it out of play. And I think that went off Pickering. So that's some of the most sustained pressure I've seen from the Guardians since that power play, 4:59. And we got the big line coming out here, the money line. And, no, it's not. It's Miller line. And here comes the faceoff. And now it's Rawls trying to swat it out of midair. Oh, good move. Stanley able to chip that puck over into the corner, keep it out of the center. Down low, Ridgway's going to pick it up. Ridgway's going to take it around his net. He comes out this way, trying to find, and he's just going to skate it all the way up. Gets it over the red line. He's going to carry it all the way down. Looking, passes it to the Guardians, and now the Guardians have it. And now they just play catch with it as Ridgway made a good put. And now it's picked off by Miller. Miller looking, and he gets it deep, loses it. And now it's, good pickoff again, as I think that was Berryman with the pickoff. And it's kept in again. Now Ridgway has it. Ridgway takes a shot, hits somebody, and that puck's going to come out. Stanley, passes it, and it's deflected and goes all the way down. Rawls has got to get there, and now it comes around. Ridgway can't get there. Stanley's got to get it. He can't get there. Now it comes back. Good play by Berryman to get that puck, and now it's picked up by Miller. Miller can't hang on to it, though, as he loses it, and now it comes in. Oh, Rawls, or is that Berryman keeping it in? So, Guardians take it behind their own net, passes it, and they come over the red line, and now it's picked off by Barth. Barth over to Lacoste. Big hit by Barth as he takes his guy out, and now this is Givens, passes it all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. Not sure if he meant that. So, 3:20 left in this period. I'd still like to see us get another couple goals. But good news is that we've got a solid lead right now, and 3:20 left in this period. And we got the big line out here, pitcher. And pitcher trying to get this face off. He gets it, takes it around the net, passes it, misses Givens on that pass. Givens misses the clearing attempt. And now it's shot down behind the net. Lacoste has got to go get it. Lacoste passes it. And now Flogger can't get it out. Flogger passes it off the boards, and down the ice it goes. And the Guardians are going to take it over. Passes it. Oh, man, almost a breakaway as it deflected, and the guy was sitting right there for the Guardians, and he couldn't handle it. Lacoste gets it, though. Lacoste in his own zone passes it over to Flogger. Flogger, good pass. Over to Pitcher. Pitcher drops it back to Flogger. Flogger's going to rip it. And he gets it out there. And it deflects off a player and goes wide. And Flogger looking. Passes it out in front. Misses everybody on that pass. And now here comes the Guardians. Guardians. Oh, good play. Oh, and a huge hit. And that is What is that? What's the call on that? And now we've got a scrum going on as pitcher got involved with the guy's name is Jax. Uh-oh, we got some angry fans here. And what's the call on this play? Do we know? Is that an offsides? They called that an offsides? Okay. And they're going to... I don't think that we're getting penalties here, are we? Oh, wait, there is a penalty. Looks like they're going to give it to the Guardians. And got some angry fans here. Looks like we are getting a penalty. So, looks like we got a power play here, and the faceoff's going to come down into the Guardian zone. Got some angry fans going on here. Yeah, angry coach, angry fans. It looked good, but who knows? Anyway, puck was there. I don't know. Maybe he was vulnerable. Anyway, here we go. Face-off, won by pitcher. Pitcher right to the front of the net again, and that puck's sitting on the line. Comes back, and Lacoste, or is that Schrader? Schrader sending it down low out front as Flogger was there trying to rip it home, and now Schrader over to Pickering. Pickering down low. Back to Pickering. Over to Schrader, setting this up very nicely here. Comes back to the point. Schrader looking like he's going to rip it there. Pickering down low to pitcher. Pitcher not able to handle that. Now it comes around the boards again. And Flogger trying to keep it in. Does a good job. And Schrader with a shot. And another big shot. It goes wide. Another shot. And a good save as shots are coming from everywhere. That might have been Flogger with the rebound shots. So 3 pretty good saves there by the goalie. And we got another line change coming here as they're going to go with, I have no clue here. Anyway, got the Miller line out here with Simpson. And that puck comes off the boards and down the ice. Rouse has it. Rouse passes back to Ridgway. Ridgway has it. Ridgway over the blue line. See? Oh, I thought he was going to rip it. Gets it back to Rouse, though. Rouse back to Ridgway. Ridgway trying to pass it out in front, trying to get it to Miller. Miller not able to handle that. Comes all the way out towards center ice. And now Berryman has it. Tries to make a move at the blue line. Gets it over to Springer. Springer back to Berryman. And it comes back. And now Berryman looking, gets it low out in front. Intercepted. Good intercept there by the Guardians. And now it's going to come out and down the ice, and Caleb might have to set that up. And it goes icing. So, not much time left in this penalty. Be nice to see something here. So it's Miller, Berryman, and Simpson on this power play. So, all right. Big face-off here, and Miller on top of it. Another player on top of it. He's going to kill the rest of this penalty off, and now it finally pops out behind the net. And Guardians take it. Big trip on the play, no call. Guardians still have it. Sends it down the ice. Oh, good play there by Miller to intercept that. And now Simpson's got speed. And now the Guardians have it. They're just going to dump it off the board. It's good keeping there by Berryman. Berryman's going to try to make a move. Gets it into the corner now. Passes it. And it's passed on net. And the goalie's going to hang on to that. All right. So we got another line coming out here. Line change. Fisher, Springer, Kaiser. And Fisher taking this face-off. And wins that face-off. And now Springer gets it back to the point. Big shot. Givens unloading that cannon. Goes wide. And now Guardian's just going to shoot it out of the zone. Lacoste get play. Get it up to Fisher. Fisher tries to make a move. Gets it around a guy. That's going to be offsides. What are you talking about? I can't believe it. I had to make fun of the fans here. It was like 20 feet offsides. I just thought I'd throw a temper tantrum and show them how pathetic I am and how pathetic they are. There we go. Kaiser, Fisher, Springer, Fisher. Can't win that face-off, and that's the period. So, going into this third period, Hudson got a nice 3-0 lead, and I still wouldn't mind seeing a. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice, you know. And is that too much to ask for, though? Is that too much? Yeah, you know, okay, so you look at this. I mean, Simpson, I'd like to see him get one. I'd like to see him get two. Yeah, and who else needs it? Kaiser would be. You know, I can't. I don't know. That's too much to ask for. I just don't. Well, we're gonna have to get some goals here. So we got. We got. Let's see. Games tomorrow, and that's going to be early morning. Well, not early morning. It's about 10:50, and later in the evening. So I can handle that. Supposedly the hotel we're at has breakfast, so that's a plus right there. Um, the guy I was talking to at the hotel didn't know anything about anything. I asked him like, "What's there? Is there any nice place to eat around here?" And he's like, "I don't know. I don't know." And I'm like, "Well, what do they serve in the morning for breakfast?" I don't know. I just don't even know. And I was like, "Okay, do you know where the nearest restroom is?" I don't know. Haven't seen it. So, anyways, one of those. What's your name? I don't know. Haven't talked to me. Yeah, here we go. Stanley, Miller, and Berryman out here. And the face-off is picked up by Stanley as he falls down, and it's cleared in. Comes around, Berryman, and now it comes out towards center ice. Miller, big hit by Miller. Good play. He gets it over to Berryman. Berryman passes over to Stanley. Stanley's going to grab it, passes it to himself down into the corner. He's got to go get it, and gives up on the play. And now here comes the Guardians passing it. It deflects off somebody. And picked up at the blue line by the Guardians. And now it's intercepted. Partially intercepted by Berryman. Or no, that's given. And now here come the Guardians back the other way. And they're just going to dump it down. Goes wide. No icing. As Givens has it. Givens tries to pass it up the boards. Can't get it there. It's kept in by the Guardians. And now there's about 3 or 4 guys in the far corner just kind of wedged in there. Now it finally pops out. The guy gets around. Berryman does a spinorama in on goal. Passes out in front. Good save. Rebound. It's out there. And it's picked up by the guy that did shoot. They shoot wide. And now Stanley's got to come get it. He shoots it down the ice. And that might make it. No, it doesn't. All right, let's get a line out there that's not going to allow that to happen again. Holy cow. And now we've got the pitcher line coming out. And they're going to take the faceoff down here in the Carshield zone. Pitcher not able to win that faceoff. Guardians get it to try to clear it out. And now here comes Flogger as he intercepted that. Passes it! And what a good deflection out in front again as pitcher right on the doorstep again. And here come the Guardians back the other way. And tries to dump it down. Good play by Ridgway there. And now it's picked up by Flogger. He's not able to handle that pass up and over Flogger into the Carshield zone. They're going to set it up again. They got Barth wide open down the wing, looking. Going to shoot it on net. Pitcher there, not able to get to that. Flogger has it. He passes it back, and it deflects off a player. And now the Guardians have it, and they can't get it out. Oh, out in front! Shot goes wide by Barth. Picked up by the Guardians, and they're going to turn it over again. Picked up by Carshield. Good play by Flogger. Dumps it down low. And now pitcher just going to kind of hang out with it. Gets it down to Barth. Cycling good. Hit on Barth. Pitcher's got to come in to help out. Pitcher trying to get it over. And there's Flogger over to Rawls. Rawls bat to Flogger with a shot! And that's a nice little one-timer he's been working on. So good setup there, as you like to see that. Line is coming together nicely. And here we go with Fisher, Springer, and Kaiser. This line's been pretty solid. I'd like to see them get something going here. Springer gets over to Kaiser. The shot deflects off Kaiser. Schrader took a shot from the point. And now Fisher's got it out in front. Springer right there is not able to grab that. And good keeping by Schrader. Schrader getting cross-checked there. Fisher's got to come in. He's got it. Passes it back to Springer. Springer, good move. And he's looking. Gets it over to Pickering. Pickering back to Springer with a shot. And, oh, Kaiser on the doorstep. Cannot redirect it. And it goes wide. Out in front again. And a shot goes wide as Fisher sent that wide. And Fisher again. This line's putting on some beauties here. And passes it back to the point. Back to Schrader. Good passing. And Springer now looking. Passes it. And it deflects off somebody over the net. Fisher has got it all day. Passes it to Springer. Springer not able to handle that. And they're going to shoot that all the way around. Kept in. Good play by Pickering. Now it comes around to Springer again in the far corner. Springer, good play. Trying to make a move. And now he loses the puck. Oh, but he gets it back. Looking. Passes it. Gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser not able to pass that puck. It's intercepted again. And that puck kept in by Schrader. Good play. And now Fisher has it. Fisher looking. And he's defended. And it goes over into the corner. Trying to make a move. Gets it over to Kaiser. No, he gets it back again. It's a deflect. It comes out in front. Schrader looking. Passes it out in front. And Miller. Oh, man. Springer is belted down on the play. And Schrader's there. Kaiser there. And goalie makes a save as there's plenty of traffic. So here we go with Flogger coming out now with Simpson and pitcher. And Simpson's going to take this face off. Oh, no, he's not. Pitcher's going to take this face off. Pitcher has it back to Lacoste. Lacoste just dumps it down. Pitcher tries to get over to Flogger. Flogger gets it back to pitcher. Good play. And good pass over to Givens. Givens going to rip one. And Simpson has it. Simpson, good play to get it back to Givens. And Simpson's not able to receive that pass. Gets it back to Simpson again. Good shot. Rebound. And the goalie's going to save that. As there's a nice little cross check. And that's not needed. They might send this guy off. And do we have a penalty on the play? The guy's upset about it. But yeah, they're going to send him on. Oh, here we go again. Guy's asking for... And there's a lot of upset fans again. So what's the call here? What's the call? Got a roughing call, and I know that he hit Flogger from behind. Nobody seems to understand that. But it is what it is, man. They can yell about it all night. And now we got Flogger pitcher Simpson out here. This would be a nice Simpson goal. Be nice. I think he's on the verge. He's on the verge. So pitcher going to take this face-off. He doesn't able to win that face-off, and now it comes over to the Guardians with a massive whiff on the play. Sends it down the ice. I don't think it's going to go far enough. Pickering's going to have to go back and get it. Passes it. And now Pickering has it behind his net, setting it up. Schrader going to come around. He grabs. He's got speed. He's going to skate it out. And now gets wheels here and gets it over to pitcher. Pitcher, good play, set it up, and gets it back to the point. Pickering looking. Gets it over to Simpson with a shot and a save. Darn it. And that's a... Yeah, he's had a nice opportunity there. Get some traffic there. All right, so pitcher going to take this face off. Pitcher And Flogger, Simpson, Schrader, Pickering going to try to pick up a good face-off win here. Comes back to Schrader. Schrader, waiting, shoot it! And it's out of play as it may have deflected off a player and maybe the goalie, and it's out of play. So, another big face-off here. Pitcher taking this face-off. He won that last one. He can win it again. No, and it comes back to the Guardians. Guardians have it. And they lose control of it out in front of their net. Oh, and another shot by Simpson. It's saved. Flogger gets tripped. No call. And it's shot out of play down the ice. That's probably going to be an icing. And it could have been, man. It really actually was. It was. Why don't you start yelling about it? You want me to do it? I could do it, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we got the Berryman, Stanley, Miller line out here for about a minute. Miller trying to win that faceoff. Gets it back to Stanley. Stanley over to Lacoste. Lacoste looking. Gets it over to Berryman. Berryman with the pass over to Miller, and it's off his stick, and it goes to another player. And it comes out, and now they got it. Oh, good play. Oh, Givens not able to handle it. He shoots it. They score. Givens lost the handle on it. And they score a short-handed goal as Givens just missed it. That's poor. And that line's going to get taken off immediately, it looks like. Well, that line may not see the rest of the game. So here is pitcher out here. A short-handed goal. That's a bummer. And now here come the Guardians again as Flogger does a good job of keeping it. And Flogger turns, gets it into the corner now to pitcher. Pitcher tries to get it back to the point. Does. Riles has it. Riles over to Barth. Pitcher can't handle that. Now he gets it back, though. And back to the point. And now, is that Givens? Givens and Lacoste out here. And now it's passed back to Givens. Givens tries to pass it out in front. And now here comes, oh, again, Givens has it. Gets over to Barth. He's not able to handle that as he had Flogger wide open. And now Barth trying to dance around. The guy gets over to Flogger, passes it out in front. And the whiff. And now goes under the corner. Shot down the ice. And that's going to be icing. And what a poor power play. Darn it. That would have been nice to get something on that. Instead, we give up the shorthanded goal. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Yeah, that was going to be a really... that just can't happen. That just can't happen, but especially on a power play. So here we go, face-off. And Fisher wins that face-off. A shot goes wide, and now the Guardians pick it up. And Rawls has got to go back to get it. And now it's picked up by the Guardians again. Uh-oh. Guy makes a move. Makes another move. Takes a shot. Somebody fell down at center ice. And on the Guardians. And now it comes back around. Picked up by Fisher. Fisher falls down. Fisher has it, though. He's got time. Passes it over to Kaiser. Kaiser trying to get it out. Gets it over to Fisher. Fisher can't get it out again. And Guardians just doing a great job of hemming these guys in. Passes it over to Hudson's like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm just going to hang on to this. Unacceptable at this moment. So Hudson's hanging on to it. We're going to start this play over, see if we can't get some control on this. All right, 9:14 left in this third period. And Fisher taking this face off. And the Guardians win that. And it comes back to the point. And it comes out. And now passes it in to the Carshield zone. Picked up by Ridgway. Ridgway shoots it off the boards. And now it's picked up by the Guardians. Now it's picked up by Springer. Springer's knocked off the puck, and that's going to be offsides. All right. So pitcher coming back out here. I think it's just going to be a one-line, two-line game after this. Here we go. Pitcher, Barth with Simpson. Simpson's been playing solid. And good pass. And now here come the Guardians back the other way. Shoots it down into the Carshield zone. And now it's picked up behind the net by a Guardian player. And now it's shot back around, picked up by Ridgway. Ridgway knocks a guy down, trying to get that puck out. And now it does come out. And here comes pitcher back the other way. Dumps it off the boards, gets it back. Good play. He's going to get around a guy, passes it. Comes back to Barth. Barth gets it over to Rawls. Rawls back to Barth. Passes it. And picked up by Simpson. Good play by Simpson. Gets it over to pitcher. Simpson trying to get it back. He's not able to handle it. Goes through his legs, and now Lacoste, or Schrader's got it. Schrader dumps it off the boards. And good play. Now Barth has got some room. Trying to set it up. Passes it. And now Schrader there. Schrader not able to get that. And it's shot out of play by the Guardians. Yeah. And now we're going to go to a line change here. Oh, they are going to. Okay. So here comes the Miller line. Going to be taking this face-off down low. And got about 7:53 left in this period. Stanley has it. It gets bumped off the play a little bit. Has it. Passes it over to Pickering with a shot. He kind of whiffs on it. Another shot. Gets it over to Miller, and Miller can't take it. And now a good interception by Schrader at the point. And Stanley digging in. Schrader there, and now it comes out. And here comes the Guardians back the other way. And they get it deep. Good play by Pickering as he intercepts that. Gets it over to Stanley. Stanley's got a little bit of room here to work with. He's going to try to set it up. Looking. Oh, and a massive, massive, incredible whiff by Stanley. And I'm going to have a talk with him about that. Now it's Berryman in the corner. Berryman. And Stanley's not able to keep that puck in. And now it comes out. Here it comes. Down the ice it goes. Icing, no. And here comes Carshield back the other way looking for Miller. Misses everybody on that pass. Oh, my God. Wow. Well, Miller was wide open. I give him credit. He was there. He just didn't have long enough arms and a long enough stick there to reel that in. But that would have been nice to connect on that. And now we got pitcher out here. Pitcher and I guess that's Barth. And, oh, huge shot. So pitcher lost that faceoff, and big shot from the point, and Caleb's there to shut the door. Man, I would have loved to see him get that shot out, dude. I just don't know what to say. It's tough, man. All right, so pitcher going to take this faceoff again. Comes back to the point again, and it's dumped down. Out in front. Oh, and a good save by Hudson. Rebound sitting there. And now it's cleared over into the corner. Good pressure by the Guardians here. Guardians going to take it all the way around. Guy's going to skate it. And makes a move. A big backhand. It goes on net. Save. And now Guardians, look at this. Look at the Guardians here. Putting on some late third period pressure here. It comes back to the point. Shot down. Off a player out in front. They shoot. Goes over the net. This Hudson was there. And now Barth can't make a move on that. Now it's shot down the ice. And that's going to release some of that. Uh-oh. Still not out. Flogger there now. Flogger trying to get it out. He can't get it. Here comes the Guardians. They shoot it down. And Rawls has it now. Rawls trying to pass it. Finally, they connect. The Flogger's got it. Sitting at the blue line here. Trying to make a play. Gets hit on the play. Barth going low. He can't get to it. Now he does. And the Guardians are there in the corner. Now everybody's in the corner. Barth still comes out with it. Looking, passes it back. And now the Guardians are going to set it up. They shoot it out of the zone. Good play to get it down. And now Rawls has it. Rawls having a solid game tonight. Passes, good play. Gets over to Flogger. Flogger in the right place at the right time. Here comes Pitcher. Pitcher gets around a guy, makes a good play, gets it back to Springer. Springer over to Flogger. Good control here. Good play as Springer cycles. Gets it back to the point. Rawls back to Springer. Springer looking. Gets it over to Ridgway. Come on, Ridgway, shoot it, baby. And he doesn't shoot it. Passes it, and it goes off everybody, and now it's coming back the other way. Springer has to hustle, and now it comes back down the ice as I think that's Berryman with a huge hit and knocks a guy flying. And now it's passed, and Springer has it. Tries to make a play out the boards to Berryman. Fisher's got it, and now Fisher, Springer are out there, and now it's intercepted. And he's getting it back. He's got a breakaway. He shoots it. He misses the net and may have went off Hudson and wide. And now it's back to the point. A shot goes wide, Ridgway. I'm not sure what's going on here. And that's off a player and down the ice. That's not going to go far enough. As looks like there's been a reuniting of the Springer-Fisher line here with Berryman. Berryman's been playing pretty solid. And now it's in the corner now. Uh-oh, look out. Coming out in front. Takes a shot. Good play to defend that. And now the Guardians putting on some late period pressure here as this game is much closer. And here's a shot. Good block. And now we've got a 2-on-1 the other way. Springer gaining speed. Looking. Gets it over to Berryman. He shoots. And a save by the goalie. I'll tell you what. The goalie's been solid. He's kept this game really close, and it should have been probably out of control. And it's, yeah, for sure. And now we got the Flogger pitcher line back out here with Simpson. Looks like they're just going to go with two lines here. And pitcher loses that faceoff and gets it over to, intercepted by Simpson. Can't get there. Pitcher has it. Gets it over to Flogger. Flogger with a one-timer, misses everything. Simpson falls down, and now here comes the Guardians back the other way. And intercepted by Schrader there shortly, and now it's picked up by the Guardians at center ice. They just dump it down, and now Schrader's got to go back to get it. Gets it over to Pickering. Pickering over to Pitcher. He just dumps it in. And now around the boards it goes. Simpson there has it. Gets hit on the play. Pitcher gets hit, gets knocked down. That's not. And now here comes the Guardians looking, and they just send it down the ice. It's going to be icing. 3:24 left in this period, and they're gonna. Why are they running the clock? Okay, so they got a running clock here, and it's only 3-1, so I'm not sure why that's happening. Guardians aren't saying anything, and they're the ones that are... At some point, they got to notice that, right? I mean, they got to put time back on the clock. Oh, running clock? At 3:03? 25 seconds just went off. All right, so they had 25 seconds go off the clock where they're trying to figure out about the face-off and the other things. My issue is it's not that, I don't care if the Guardians come back in this game, and I don't necessarily care if we get 2 to 3 more goals. My problem is that we just drove, I don't know, about 300 miles, and every second counts in my opinion. So, put it back on because I want my 25 seconds back. All right, so we got a face-off down here in the Carshield zone with 3 minutes left on this clock. And Kaiser with Miller and Stanley. So there has been a shift on the lines. Looks like they've moved Springer back to that Fisher line, and they've got Springer on the Fisher line along with who's on that line? Fisher, Springer. Oh, Barth. So, not Barth, but Berryman. All right, Miller taking the face-off. Wins the face-off. Stanley there trying to get the puck. He doesn't know where it's at. And now it comes back. Good keep-in as now the Guardians have it. And they are going to get that puck out down the ice going the other way. And holy cow, here they come. And we've got 3 guys back. A shot! And that's out of play. So, 2:42 left. Face-off's going to be down in the Carshield zone. And what do we... No, it's not. It's coming out towards center ice. Miller going to take this face-off. And he's going to take this face-off and wins it. That's good. Lacasse had it. Can't dump it off the boards. And now it comes to... and it's turned over at center ice. Stanley can't get it. And now I think Miller's got it. No, Kaiser's got it. Gets it over to Stanley. Stanley, he can't do anything with it. And now it's back to Kaiser. Kaiser over to Miller. Miller has it. Stanley's got to get off. And now Kaiser in low, working. And now it comes out. And now it's dumped off the boards and down the ice. 2 minutes left. And now line change coming. And the Guardians hanging on here. And they've played a much better game, and the goalie's played a magnificent game. And now it's passed around. Here we go. Guardians going around their own net. And the pitcher line back out here. Shot. I wonder if they pull the goalie. You think they do it, or just going to keep it respectable? Uh-oh. Oh, the anger. The anger is beautiful. And coaches are yelling at the refs. And one of the refs is doing some type of Indian dance. I don't know, some verbal masturbation coming from the bench over there of the Guardians. And now it comes back to Schrader. Schrader has it. And good play, gets it deeper. And Guardians take it and dump it down the ice. Minute 30 left. Good play by Flogger there. Flogger's been playing a magnificent game, getting a lot of ice time here. And here comes the Guardians as they wind it up in their own zone, come out towards middle of the ice, dump it off the boards, goes down the ice. Minute 16 left, and they're pulling their goalie. Here we go. And now it's down low, and we can't get the puck out. I think pitcher's in there now, and they're battling. Minute 4 left now. Barth is in there now. All 3 guys in a shot down the ice. It's going to not make it. So now, here comes the Guardians. Dump it. Oh, they can't handle it. Off the boards. And now a big hit. And now Pickering's going to shoot it at the net. It goes wide. And now Guardians kind of getting hemmed in here. Passes it. Now they got to clean out. Uh-oh. Guy's getting lost. Where is he going? Goes back into his zone, passes it, and it's off a player who's waiting at the blue line. Would have been nice. Out in front! And it's shot wide. It's a good pass from the corner. Guy falls down. No penalty. And it comes back out in front. Guardians have it. Get it back to the point. And the shot! And it's wide. Must have deflected off a player. Behind the net, 30 seconds left. 10 seconds left now. And now the Guardians looking. Gets it over to the point. Another shot coming, fakes it, running out of time, shoots it out in front, and it's off the net, and that's the game. And I'm sure that is not going to go over well in the locker room for Carshield. But you got to give the goalie credit, though. He played a very solid game. Saw a number of shots. I don't even know what the shots were. And that's not to take anything from them because they had some quality shots on that power play, the 5-on-3. This third period's been a pretty good game from them. I heard that we were supposed to throttle them. I don't know where that came from. They were solid, man. So, it's I think most of your goals came from one line. That'd be nice to see other lines start chipping in. Anyway, we got a game tomorrow at 10:50 a.m. and we got another evening game after that. So we're going to head back to the hotel. Head home. I wish. But we're going to head back to the hotel, get some food, get these guys maybe some sleep. Hopefully that'd be nice. And then we're going to wind it back up tomorrow. Looks like there's going to be a prayer session right in the middle of the deal here. Got a couple guys kneeling down. It's only 2 guys for this? 3? Anyway, we will get it back going.